The current situation with the coronavirus is becoming quite unusual. I think it's only common to understand that you get a bit of cabin fever after a few days and people talk increasingly about going back to work, this kind of thing. But some interesting stuff coming out of Washington, D.C. and the White House is that of President Trump saying that he wants to get the United States back to work. His medical experts, however, not necessarily on that same page. He's talking that it's going to happen fairly soon, and certainly some of the numbers that are being thrown out there are 3 weeks. However, his experts are in a little bit different situation. They're saying that you still are having spiking death rates in the United States. And while that's happening, you shouldn't be looking at everybody being sent back to work. To me, that's only logical. So what they're saying is that you're going to look at things in 3 weeks. More likely, you're going to be in the 3 to 6 week range, if at all, and only on the basis that, and this is an interesting logic here, that if the rates are essentially going down, then there's no real reason to prevent people from going back to work, because instead you're dealing with those who are already infected. But I just can't agree with that. There's something really odd here, because it's not really truly saying that there are no new infections. There are infections that are going to continue to occur. The whole point was in stretching out the periods of time so that the infections would go over a longer period of time, will not overload all of the hospitals, this kind of thing. And that's not being indicated at this time. Okay, fine. But then to turn around and say that just because the rate is still somewhat the same in 3 weeks' time, that everybody goes back to work, is absolute nonsense, because you're going to have still a large number of people who are not at all infected. Now you're suddenly going to tell them, go back to work, and the infection rates are going to go up again. Just doesn't make sense to me. Maybe something that you want to look into more in your own life and in your own research. Take care.